Alright, what's going on, everyone, from Transsolar Games? This is Summer Daze, Tilly's Tale. Little context. A lot of people know my channel, Let's Play with Brigands, from all of the Quest for Glory games I've played over the years. Some of my favorite games of all time growing up. And so this is from the creators of the Quest for Glory series, Lori and Corey Cole. First new game I think they've put out in a while. The last one that I really remember was Hero U Rogue to Redemption. And I'm only going to mention this because I said it an embarrassing number of times and made an embarrassingly big deal out of it at the time. But I was given a gift copy of that, or a review copy from the Coles for that game because, you know, my Quest for Glory stuff was out there and they found that. And they're like, oh, maybe this guy can play our game and, you know, attract some people. And I was very appreciative of that. I did not get a review copy of this, I will mention. Apparently, my playthrough, not so great with the Hero U. I love that game. That was a great time. I have to give a big thanks and shout out to friend of the channel, Jason, for actually gifting me a Steam gift card to put towards this particular game. So thank you, Jason. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to playing this game. This is going to be fun. I know there's going to be so many puns. I'm going to turn up the volume. And let's just start a new game, right? I don't know. Let's just get into it. I know nothing about this. So
this cool castle perched above the sunny shores of Sardonia
there's
is
Hero U
University.
Check out my playthrough of that, by the way. There will be a link, I guess, in the description of this. But yeah, I loved that game. I got those Quest for Glory feels and everything. It was like I was back in the 90s again, so that was really cool.
It's where I go to school.
There's Tilly.
Why do I go to a school for heroes?
I was gonna ask.
Good question. Buried deep below the castle is the disbarred bard's classroom.
I remember this room. Very different animation style from Rogue to Redemption.
That's the polite public title for the rogues class.
There you go.
A rogue is a kind of do-gooder thief with a conscience. At least in theory.
Famous ones that come to mind: Thiefy Jr., Sticky Five Fingers. Trying to think of some others that we've come up with over the years.
But we're not supposed to talk about that. So there I was, doodling in my handbook, just waiting for class to be over.
I haven't played this game since it came out like 5 years ago, Road to Redemption, so I'm like trying to remember what everything was going on with that. Kind of cute. Go with Gray. Silver Fox.
Fräulein Appleberry.
Huh? What?
I wish to speak to you after class.
All right.
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
Never good.
That's my instructor, Master von Erwald. He's a silver fox.
There you go.
If you don't mind an authoritarian, don't mess with him kind of guy.
All right. Tilly's all about him.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Ja, Fräulein. It concerns the minor incident at the Headmaster's lecture last week.
What incident was that?
Oops. It was pretty funny, wasn't it, sir? I thought I saw you chuckle at the sight of the Hero U dressed like the Headmaster.
Hero U? Be seeing you.
My reaction to the sheep in Headmaster's clothing is not a point of discussion.
Flashbacks to Punny Bones.
The Headmaster felt he was being deliberately mocked by the bleating sheep wearing his hat.
It's too sensitive.
But, sir, you don't think I had anything to do with that, did you?
Love the ears.
The Headmaster's spare hat and jacket were behind a locked case, and only a skilled picker of locks could open it. That morning, the U was reportedly missing from her pen, and you were reportedly missing from breakfast.
I don't like when you put
And
things together.
Someone took the effort to button every jacket button on the U and neatly tuck up the sleeves so the U wouldn't trip.
Clever.
Why would you be the most likely suspect to come to mind? However, it is Herr Turk who accuses you of mockery.
Mr. Turk.
Oh, yeah. The total jerk. I mean, he just walked into that with a name like that. Yikes, piece of work. Headmaster, administrator. To the headmaster. Make certain every student is properly placed in class that best reflects their talents and personality.
He doesn't like me. I don't like him. It's the Mutual Detestation Society. Mr. Turk has a grudge against disbarred bards, and you know he'll use any excuse to get at us.
He's kind of smiling.
I'm aware of Herr Turk's attitude towards any member of this class.
Yeah, we were always sort of the black sheep of Hero U, the disbarred bars.
However, Herr Turk claims that he has a witness.
A witness? How? I made sure
Tilly.
I informed Herr Turk that I would make sure that you made recompense for the implied insult to the headmaster.
So what am I to do? Right, I will not mock the headmaster 100 times on the chalkboard? I'll try to remember the not part of the will not mock.
Rather than waste your time with meaningless busywork or pointless apologies for imaginary offenses,
Yeah.
I informed the headmaster that you would be put in charge of his pet project, the Harvest Festival.
Not sure I'd want me in charge of the Harvest Festival in light of what I did, but, you know.
Me? I don't know the first thing about running a harvest festival.
Then I suggest you improvise something. You have a knack for getting in and out of trouble. Put that talent to good use. Good afternoon, Fraulein. I trust you will make this festival a success.
What do I do now?
Order some pumpkins.
I guess I need to find someone else to con into taking over the festival.
All right, or we'll do that. Scratch
and
the
find
pumpkins.
the dirty drat who ratted on me to Turk.
I like anyone else would be like, all right, let's just do it. Let's just plan the hell out of this festival. Tilly's like, no, we're going to, pawn this on someone else and find out who did this to us.
So, where should I go next?
What are the options? Let's see, so we have the university itself. Little archery range, it looks like. And not sure what's up with that. Let's go to the archery range. Do I need to save often and early? Yeah, we do. All right, here we go. Simple.
Somebody's bound to be practicing their weapon skills at the practice field.
Okay. Can I interact with any of these? Yeah, let's go to the practice field.
The practice fields are usually filled with warrior and paladin students. Not too many people around now. Guess they must be in classes.
Thieves know to just pick up a bunch of rocks and chuck them at any point on the screen. We know better.
There, someone is practicing with a sword out here. Wow.
Another silver fox.
Now there's something you don't see every day. A minotaur.
Nice.
Hi there.
Hi.
Good day, small person. I am Muella.
Muella, of course you are.
Who are you?
Don't you mean, who are Moo?
Strap in for a lot of those puns. It wouldn't be a Coles game without the puns. Just chop our head off right now, Muella. That was uncalled for.
Who are Moo?
Oh, I thought she was going to be all upset. She doesn't get it.
Oh, I see. Moo. You are being amusing.
I don't think there's ever been anyone in these games who's been like, I don't like puns. Maybe Addabees. He wouldn't.
Actually, I'm just being Tilly. Tilly Appleberry. I'm a disbarred bard, and I just want to have fun.
It is good to meet you, Tilly. I am a paladin.
I'm sure you're familiar with the work of Mr. Guy, Mr. Nice Guy, the full title.
Don't you mean you're a Cowladin?
Oh my god. I want to be a fly on the wall in the Coles, breakfast nook, let's say. That'd be a good place for a fly. And just listen every day, just the back and forth, all the puns that inevitably go back and forth in that room.
I would be a coward to deny it.
I can see that this is the start of a mootiful friendship.
And they love their 1940s golden era Hollywood cinema as well. As do I.
We are friends. Very good.
Just like that.
I do not have many friends.
Aw, that's brave to admit that. I like you,
How
Muella.
come? I mean, you are clever and nice.
Many people think all minotaurs are dangerous and stupid.
I killed one once back in. I probably shouldn't tell you that.
That's horrible. I mean, you may be bullheaded, but you aren't bullish.
Man, I wish I was that clever.
Oh, yes. And I am able to laugh at a good joke.
Maybe Tilly just brings that out in people, just the quick wit.
Speaking of jokes, Have you heard about the upcoming Harvest Festival?
Want to run it for me, Moella?
No. What about the Harvest Festival?
We need something tricksy, deceptive. I mean, I feel like we're nice and we just made friends and now I'm gonna lie, but okay. I'm a disbarred bar, right? Something deceptive. We have to make our character, I'm sensing. I think we should just be super connect. We just have to be, it's our profession, right? It's what we're training for. This is on-the-job training right now, essentially. We need to be deceptive.
It's a teeny tiny little festival that the school wants to put on.
That's right. We need a Minotaur to run it. Headmaster specifically was quite insistent about a Minotaur.
In fact, it's so tiny, you could probably organize it in your sleep.
Yes.
So, will you? Can I count
Just
on you
like
to organize
that.
the Harvest Festival for me? It'll take you next to no time at all. You'll hardly even know you're doing it.
You might at one point be like, whoa, what the heck? I'm organizing a harvest festival. Oh, it's done. It was that easy, Moella.
Oh, yes, it is a funny joke.
What?
I wasn't trying to be funny. I think you'd be a great person to be in charge of the Harvest Festival.
It's not that minnow I just can't do it.
You think that I could run the Harvest Festival?
Yeah?
I am so sorry to disappoint you, my new friend Tilly, but I am not a good person to run the Harvest Festival.
Why not? I think you'd be utterly perfect. It is a festival, after all.
There you go. Yeah. That pun didn't change your mind. I always interpret that as like, I just can't take another pun. I gotta run this girl through.
A Harvest Festival is where people get together to talk and have fun, is it not? People do not like to talk to me. People find me scary.
Yeah, but that's, if you're running it, you can like make it you can make it whatever you want. You can make people not find you scary somehow by organizing it in such a way. I'm struggling to think of how that would look, but you have a sword. Maybe drop the sword if people say you're scary.
I'm not afraid of you. And I'm people too, aren't I? Well, a person anyway.
You are not like most people, friend Tilly. You are a good person.
Despite the fact that we lied to her 1 minute into our new friendship.
Hey, this is a school for heroes, right? I think that once they meet you, many of the students here will like you.
Ah, it is dinner time, and I must rush to put away my equipment and prepare to dine.
Just had nightmares of the dinner bell in Hero U Road to Redemption of like, you were always, if you didn't see my playthrough of that or play the game, you were always on a timer, and it was very regimented, like, the amount of time you had in a day, you had to like find time to like squeeze in and do whatever you're trying to do, explore, fight, whatever you were doing. But yeah, it was interesting. I didn't hate that mechanic.
I am happy that you are my new friend.
I mean, that was until you said you weren't going to organize the Harvest Festival, so you can die.
I am sad that I am not the friend you need to run the festival.
Again, you keep using that word. I feel like a friend of mine would run the Harvest Festival for me.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Huh. I thought that paladins were happy to do good deeds.
Yeah.
I guess that running a festival just doesn't count.
Huh. Yeah, Paladin's like the perfect sucker to sucker in. No mage is going to do that. No wizard.
The dining hall.
Not to profile.
Where eating is always an adventure, and Turk watches everyone like we were all swiping food from his plate.
Turk the jerk. I remember this room too. Good
Late
game.
as usual. Not too many people still eating. The food smells good. Some sort of stew from a far-off corner of the world, I guess.
Does it smell of garlic? I have an idea of what corner it might come from in that case.
Okay, so where should I sit? I usually join Fritz at the table.
Let's meet Fritz.
He eats more than anyone else I know. I guess it takes a lot of food to feed that horse body of his.
Minotaur is the,
Or I could share the table with Moella.
No, Muella's dead to us.
Who do I want to talk to right now?
Probably Fritz. They,
Fritz is my best bud.
Nice.
We grew up
Yeah.
together.
Definitely gotta sit with Fritz.
I'll talk to him. Hiya, Fritz.
Yep.
Fancy
Centaur.
meeting you here.
Figured.
Guten Tag, Tilly. How was your day?
Great. I just heard about the upcoming Hero U Harvest Festival.
Maybe Fritz will do it for us.
Hero U Harvest Festival? I have not heard of this festival.
Something tricksy. He could probably see through all our lies. Charm's not gonna work. Maybe he'll take pity on his old friend. But we are kind of developing this tricksy persona.
That's the problem. Nobody has even heard of this festival. I just learned about it.
Like Fritz's theme. Very distinguished.
The headmaster really wants the festival to be a success, but he needs someone to be in charge. The headmaster has worked really hard to make this school. It would be nice if someone did something for him once. He needs someone to volunteer to make sure that the festival is as great as the headmaster hopes it will be.
He knows us too well to know this is a crock.
Someone like you, for instance.
Me? Talk to strangers? I'm terrible at it, you know that.
Fritz, you can cast spells and do magic and all sorts of amazing things that you never dreamed of before coming here.
What'd I just say about wizards?
There's nothing you can't do if you just put your mind to it.
I am sorry, Tilly. I just cannot.
Not even to help the headmaster who helped us come to this school? You owe him, Fritz.
Tilly, if anyone can successfully run a festival, it would be you. You are great talking with people. You can talk people into almost anything.
Almost.
I didn't manage to talk you into running the festival, did I?
I know you too well.
That's what I thought.
So I guess that I need to find someone else to take over the festival. Unless, of course, you'd like to do this as a really big favor to me.
I am sorry, but no. Anyone would be better at running a festival than I would.
Muella might disagree with that.
Dinner time is over. Clean up your areas, take your dishes to the kitchen, and get out now!
I didn't eat anything.
Appleberry! I want to talk with you. Everyone else, dismissed!
I love how fruity that name is. Someone might say that at some point. Appleberry, doubling down. Oh, yes, Headmaster.
What can I do for you, Mr. Turk?
Mr.
You
Turk.
can apologize. That's what you can do. You deliberately and with malicious intent interrupted the headmaster's speech the other day.
Well, that was slightly different from the line they delivered there.
It was rude
Interesting.
and disrespectful, and as far as I'm concerned, grounds for expulsion.
Who's gonna run your precious harvest festival then?
However, I'm going against my better judgment and going easy on you.
Thank you, Mr. Turk.
Yeah.
Oh, don't thank me, Appleberry. I'm only letting you off the hook this time because I'm dying to see you fall
What?
flat on your face when it comes time for the Harvest Festival.
What? So, like, you would ruin the whole harvest festival just to watch me embarrass myself?
Once the headmaster
I
and
like
the
your
whole
style.
school sees how incompetent you are,
Oh.
then I can expel you.
Yeah.
And the pleasure will be all mine, believe me.
I don't like that.
Now get a mop and clean up this floor around your area. You students eat like you can't find your mouths. Then get out of here.
Do you have like a dedicated custodial person?
No sooner said than done, Mr. Turk.
Hate that guy.
Now, where should I go?
Back to our dorm? Ooh, oh my goodness, look at all these places we can go to. Well, I guess we only have a few accessible right now. Should we hit the weight room? That doesn't seem like Tilly's style. This is the game room, I think. Or was this? No, there's beds in there. Let's go to the game room.
I hope people are playing games in the rec room now.
I remember this place. I used to hit on what's her name all the time in here. Yeah. Let's go to the rec room.
This place looks deserted. I thought there would be at least a few people hanging out here.
Maybe not at midnight.
Where's the music coming from?
Just think it's part of the built-in soundtrack. Watch that fourth wall, Tilly.
Oh, there's a musician playing a song over by the fireplace. I've never heard anything quite like it, but I like it.
It's a cata. Look at his trapezoidal face. My brother.
Hi there.
We don't speak the language. You,
I'm Tilly Appleberry,
Shapirian
disbarred
cat?
bard.
Sitari.
Sitari. Sounds like an instrument.
Let me guess.
With an eye.
You're a bard. Aren't bards supposed to be performing before adoring audiences rather than all alone in deserted rooms?
It's not his fault. People were racist against trapezoidal face. I just had to do that for my brother who's not here right now, so.
Well, it just so happens that there is a harvest festival coming up, and you can be the star.
You can, you can headline the thing if you plan it. Trixie.
The headmaster here at Hero U wants this festival to be special, to really show off the talents of the students and bring us all together. It's the perfect opportunity for the bard class to perform. It could be a concert. What bard doesn't love a concert?
It's like catnip to that cata.
No.
Oh,
Why not? Don't you think that the festival is a perfect place for bards? Then what's wrong with the idea of you running the festival?
I am not good enough.
because I need to like sweet talk these people a little bit first, or like, you know, I'm coming in hot.
What? You sounded great when I came in here.
The maestro says that my instrument does not sound harmonious with other instruments.
It's a mean thing to say.
He also says that I am not a good performer.
Tell us how you really feel, Maestro.
Sounded great when I came in here. I think you're a fine performer.
Maybe you just need to like practice to a metronome or something.
Maestro Lorenzo is correct. My voice is too soft, and I do not speak well with strangers.
Huh.
I am a musician, but I am not a bard.
Interesting.
Well, I think you have a nice voice. Besides, I'm a stranger, and you were speaking just fine.
It's curfew time.
Come
Everyone should be
on,
in
man.
their rooms by now.
I was just about to say, Tilly and this cat are gonna be hooking up by the end.
Closely. Your demerits are adding up.
That was a big deal in Hero. Yeah, you had to watch those demerits.
Now, go!
Turk.
My bedroom. It's my home away from home.
You.
I don't usually spend a lot of time here. Places to go, things to do. Just because it's after curfew doesn't mean I have to go to bed. It just means that I may need to be a little sneaky if I want to go somewhere.
So I got a sneaky button. I don't know. How
I
does
don't
that
want
work?
Turk to catch me up after hours.
Yeah, I do remember having to sneak
So, what should I do now?
in Hero U. Practice I like the sound of that. Take care of myself? That seems... Alright, I'm not going to talk anymore about that. Study the student handbook. Oh, what nerd clicked that? Let's practice our skills.
I'll just sneak down to the disbarred bard's practice area and Locke's room.
Let's get that up to 100 or whatever score it's supposed to be
I
in
can
this.
work on improving my abilities for a while before bedtime.
There you go. Technically, we're just doing our... Oh, okay. We're doing our... That is our studying, essentially, you know?
Another
Can't get
day,
mad.
another dull, disbarred bard lecture from Master von Erwald.
Yeah.
Today, we shall speak of a very important survival skill to develop. Your charm.
Maybe if we had that up a little bit, we could sweet talk somebody into doing it
The
for us.
lesson is called How to Spin Friends and Influence Enemies.
I like it.
I, of course, spent most of the class doodling.
Got a musician, bard in training. Shyer than Fritz. I think she likes him. Plays the timbre. H.U.
Fraulein Appleberry,
Oh, yes?
I asked you to give the class another example of how to positively influence people.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be running the Harvest Festival. Something clever.
One of the easiest ways to influence people is to agree with whatever they are saying. Just listen, nod your head, and occasionally comment on how clever they are. Everyone likes someone who appreciates them.
It's true.
Indeed, Fraulein. Very good. There will be a test on your lessons and skills in 3 days' time. I trust you will all be prepared to do your best. Dismissed.
Okay, where should I go now?
Alright, so we saw Muella yesterday. Let's check out the hangar. The workshop. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. We were
The
mostly...
workshop. I thought this was just a glorified blacksmith's forge. Guess I'm a little behind the times.
We were more confined to the building itself in here.
I hear noises, but I don't see anyone. Wait, I see some shoes sticking out from under that gizmo, and I think they are attached to a person.
Hope so.
Hello? Anyone in here?
Take a wrench.
Huh? Oh, hand me that crowfoot wrench, please.
Hello?
The what?
Oh.
I'm wretched at wrenches.
Do you need the wrench?
Never mind. I'll get it myself.
So, hi there. I'm Tilly.
Kitty Hawk's daughter. Do you see a tensioner hiding somewhere around here? I take my hand away from it for a moment and it's nowhere in sight. I swear it's doing this deliberately.
So, what do you do here besides hunt for missing tools?
I'm working on my science class final
Science?
project. It's an aerostatic dirigible. In theory, of course. Poindexter says that the design is unfeasible because the weight of the engine can't be countered by the lifting gas and buoyancy of the envelope.
Maybe it just needs more pizza, am I right?
I believe that I can compensate for the effect of gravity on
She's
the
gonna mention
reciprocating
pizza.
engine by utilizing
Guarantee
the
it.
vacuum created by the condensing steam to provide some lift.
Are you building a flying machine?
She's like, whoa, I didn't say that.
Of course.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What else would I be doing with a Theatri Machinarum Hydraulicarum and a dirigible balloon?
Right. Well, you may not know it, but there is an upcoming Hero U Harvest Festival.
Have you learned nothing, Tilly? You're coming in way too hot. All right, let's take our lesson we learned today.
The headmaster is looking for someone clever and smart enough to run the festival, and clearly a scientist like yourself would have the brains to make the Harvest Festival a success.
There you go.
I've only got 2
I was
weeks
gonna say,
to
she didn't
build
have
static
time.
cylinders, manufacture some copper cantilevers to reinforce the structure of the envelope, generate the hydrogen gas using sulfuric acid and zinc, and then figure out a way to improve the weight-to-lift ratio.
Pizza.
I have a paper to present to class 4 days from now on the practicality of aeronautic transportation devices, and a final exam on the principles of science coming up the following week.
And the Harvest Festival is just like one day. You got this.
I'll be lucky if I find some spare time to test my theory that the volume of gas is inversely proportional to its pressure. I don't have any time for distractions like festivals.
I have to say, with all the effort we've been putting into trying to con people, we could have easily just put together a really, admittedly crappy, but still a passable Harvest Festival.
Oh, is that the dinner bell already? I haven't even gotten the alio pile spinning yet.
How slow do we talk, or how long is class? My God.
Sorry, but need to get back to tightening the screws under the engine chassis. This aerostat won't build itself.
What about dinner? There's always time for pizza.
Okay, I can scratch Kitty off the list of potential festival runners. She's clearly too flighty.
Meh. I'm not gonna sit with her.
Ah, another day, another yummy meal. Who do I want to talk to right now?
I guess Fritz? Oh, Satari, there we go.
Hi there, Satari.
Nice.
Greetings.
I'm gonna make this a thing.
Mind if I join you?
I would be most honored.
Yeah, you would. Tilly and Satari.
So, are you from around here?
Say Shapir.
Indeed. My family has a small tea house in Caligari.
Okay.
They have saved up all their money for many years to send me to this university.
Oh,
They must be really proud of you.
it's that Shameen.
Aren't you happy to be here?
It is very nice to be here,
Yeah?
but I do not deserve to be here.
It's your Aunt Shima.
Wait, why not? You're...
Stop chattering. Dinner time is over. Clean up and go.
I don't remember time being this warped in this world.
Appleberry! I want to speak with you.
Hours are like minutes.
I've got my eyes on you, Appleberry.
I'm not cleaning this place up again. I'm not gonna come straight at him, but I'm gonna give him the business.
I didn't know you cared.
I like that face.
What? No! I mean, I'm watching your every move. You make the slightest infraction of the rules, I'll know it. It only takes 100 demerits to have you expelled. I'm counting every one of them.
100. That could take a while.
It's good to know that I demerit your attention.
Now clean up and get out of here.
Now, where should I go?
10 demerits for a forced pun. All right. I mean, I want to hang out with Satari again, or we can go to that's the library, I guess. Is that my room? That might be my room. What is this then? It's just like a lounge or something? Oh, we can't hang out with... Yeah, let's go back to Satari. We didn't get to finish our conversation.
Still not a lot of people here.
I'd say there's no one
What,
here.
is everyone too busy around here to get together and relax? Sure seems like it. I mean, Satari is here, but all he seems to be doing is practicing his music.
Till we showed up.
What fun is that? Hey, Satari, how's it going? So, are you still practicing your music? It sounds great. You know, you can be a fine bard someday. You just need to be more outgoing. You know, say things. So what's stopping you?
I never know what to say.
Come on, Satari, get on board with my advice.
Well then,
I'm trying.
Something to talk about.
I'm trying. Charm him.
You've got a lovely voice, and you play really well.
I would have talked to him about his music, but I don't know that would have advanced the game 20 hours. That's the dinner bell again.
You need to let more people know how good you are.
Yeah.
You can't let anyone stop you from becoming a bard. Not even you. So the best way to let people know you are a bard is by running the Harvest Festival.
Hey, makes no sense. Might as well do it.
You'll be able to show off your speaking and music skills. Everyone will love you. You'll be a star bard.
Star bard.
I cannot.
Come on, man.
Why not? The festival is a perfect place for a bard.
Yes, the bards would love the festival. This is another reason why the maestro says that I shall never be a bard.
We go egg this maestro's car or something. We need to pull some sort of massive prank on him, flaming poo at his door or something.
When I try to speak
Sounds
in
like a
class
dirk.
or to other people, no one listens to me. My voice is soft, and my manner gentle. I do not wish to
like your
interrupt
fur.
other speakers.
Oh.
I am a good listener. I am a very bad speaker.
You are a great speaker. Your voice is...
Furry.
You two, it's curfew time. Out of here. Now!
How are you supposed to chat up Kata with Turk the Jerk?
I'll be watching you.
Oh my
Mr.
god.
Turk does not seem to like you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the understatement of the year.
Kata's too shy.
Oh, I don't know why Turk is always out to get me.
Right?
I mean, sure, I did put itching powder on his office chair, but Turk didn't know that.
Right?
Well, as long as I'm here, I might as well find something interesting to do besides go to sleep.
What does that mean? I'm not gonna... Why would I waste my time with these other two lessons? I don't want to flunk that test, though. Maybe we should study.
Maybe I'll actually learn something if I study.
It's all towards the same skills and everything. Aw, little bunny. Wonder what its name is.
Another day, another lecture.
And so, as a trickster archetype, breaks the rules of society and convention.
I'm always trying the tricky stuff. It hasn't got me anywhere, Professor.
Some of you are naturally accomplished tricksters already. Others need a little more finesse.
Do you have any pointers?
For example, Fraulein Tilly.
Yeah?
Huh? What?
Best in the
I
game?
suggest you use your classroom time for learning rather than for napping.
No.
Tricksters are much like rogues. They use trickery and cleverness to achieve their goals.
That's sort of been the track we've been on so
Speaking
far.
of goals, I remind you that there will be a test of your knowledge and skills in 2 days. I trust that doing well on that test will be your primary goal. Schönen Tag.
I guess I should decide where I should go next.
Dump the Harvest Festival. He didn't really teach me anything about trickery, he just said it works. Well, she seems like a dead end, the science lady. Let's go, let's see what our options are here. Oh, interesting. Maybe this is just like a bonus room that we can go into. Fine, let's hit the gym.
The exercise room is for warriors and paladins.
Let's see who's in here right now.
The exercise room is usually packed with warrior and paladin students. That's why they are making an exercise area just for disbarred bards.
What was our fighter's name? Hulky Punch or something? I don't remember.
Odd.
He didn't get as much attention as the other
Guess
guys.
it's so close to the end of the year, the buff bunch are off doing other stuff.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that I'm not the only student here.
But there is one guy here, and he's something to see.
All right, Tilly, let's see him. Can we see him? Doing the same thing I've always done in this situation. I'd like to see this guy. Maybe this? No? Can't stress this enough. This game just came out, and they prompt you to report any and all bugs that you see. I guess we'll never find out what this magical hunk looks like. We're gonna have to maybe do a little restart going here.
79, 80,
All right.
81,
Hi there.
What's up, man?
84, 85, 86.
Like, I'm impressed you can count, but maybe you should like lift those barbells while you're doing it. No, nonsense.
Hello up there.
I just like to hold them while I count.
89,
Hey you! Can you hear me?
hold. 97, 98,
I have done lift my arms.
99. Was ist das? What is it that you wish to interrupt my exercise with?
I was just trying to say hello.
She's sweet on him. I can already tell.
Guten Tag to you.
I'm Tilly Appleberry.
I am Junker Maximilian Mesny von Konen. Pleased to be meeting with you, Fräulein Appleberry.
I'm gonna call you Coney.
You can just call me Tilly.
Junker.
Can I call you Junker?
No, Junker is merely my title. You may call me Junker Maximilian. Or perhaps Maximilian, if you wish to be informal.
I will think less of you, but that is your choice.
Okay, Maxie, I'm...
No, not Max. Never Maxi. I am Maximilian. Junker Maximilian.
All right, his stock is dropping.
Sorry, Junker Maximilian. I didn't mean to tease you. I wanted to talk to you about the upcoming Harvest Festival.
But first, why'd you crash my game?
And what has that to do with me?
Headmaster said whoever can lift the most needs to run it. Trixie.
The Headmaster is looking for someone special and clever to run this festival.
Has nothing to do with his muscles.
No.
What's wrong with you, Tilly?
Why not? No one could put on a festival like you could.
I have no time to waste for such foolery.
A waste of time? It's a festival. It's a chance to get together with friends and have fun.
My only friends are my muscles.
I did not come to this school for fun.
And PEDs.
What did you come to this school for then?
I am here to become the very best that I can be.
Is there some rule that you can't have fun while you do your best?
What is the fun in a festival? You talk, you eat, you drink. But you can do that at any time.
Yeah, at the festival. What?
But competing against others to prove that you are better. Learning a new skills that you did not know before.
No one's going to be competing during the festival, though.
Accomplishing more exercises than you have ever done?
Yeah.
That is where true pleasure is found.
Let's get out of here, Tilly.
It is time for dinner. Good. It takes much food to build and strengthen muscles.
That was a dead
Auf
end.
Wiedersehen, Fräulein Tilly.
I'm guessing that Junker Maximilian is probably not a paladin.
Doorknob. Alright, let's... Are we not having dinner? What's going on? Let's find out what's going on
The infirmary
here.
is where we're supposed to go when we get hurt.
Oh. Why is there a knife
The
there?
paladin instructor, Lady Moira, runs it with her class.
I think I might remember if she was in Hero U or not.
The school infirmary, where all injuries are healed. Wonder who is on night duty today.
Maybe Moira was in that game, but they're gonna have someone
it's
else.
Muella.
Oh, it's Muella.
Makes sense, since the paladin instructor runs the infirmary.
Like, we didn't want to make another character. Muella it is.
Hiya, my cow pal.
Ah, friend Tilly. Are you injured? Do you need help?
Oh, I need all the help I can get. But I just came here to say hi and see how things are going.
Things are going well. This is an infirmary. It is my job to make them go that way.
Well then, well done. And speaking of well done, the stakes are getting higher.
That's a rude thing to say.
And the Harvest Festival is getting closer.
Oh, she didn't take offense. Sympathy, logic, demand. I am curious. Saving. Muella, I demand that you run this festival that I just told you about, even though we've only had one interaction before this.
Muella, you and I are good friends, right?
Good friends.
The very best of friends.
Wow, you really don't have a lot of friends.
Oh, I'm glad you feel that way, Muella. Because friends should always try to help other friends, shouldn't they?
That is true.
Then you have to run the Harvest Festival.
Friend Tilly, I do not know what to say.
Exploiting our friendship, that's what you say.
Otherwise, you would not demand this of me.
Super upset, beside myself.
I have said to you that I cannot run the Harvest Festival.
Yeah, I chose to ignore that.
I have not been to a Harvest Festival. Just the thought of going to one fills me with dread because I know what people think of Minotaurs.
It's time to change the perception, man.
I will be happy to help you at any time. I just cannot take on the responsibility of being the organizer.
God, you think I was asking for like a body part or something?
Sorry, I didn't mean to be so pushy.
I forgive you, friend Tilly. I know that you are upset.
I'm glad you understand. Thank you for steering me right.
I'm gonna go back to... Oh. We got an auto save? Alright, maybe I did another save and I just didn't remember it. Alright.
And the Harvest Festival is getting closer.
I'm going to appeal to your sympathy.
I don't think I've ever been this worried or this unhappy in my whole life.
Oh, you sound miserable. Tell me what I can do to help, friend Tilly.
I can sum it
You're
up
not
in
gonna
2
do it.
words.
Harvest Festival.
Harvest and festival. The Harvest Festival that Turk wants me to organize. Just thinking about the skills it would take. Skills that I don't have.
If only I were a paladin and a cow. Minotaur,
It has
sorry.
me so stressed out that I can't eat or sleep. Well, mostly. I hate to ask, but is there any way you can help me, Muella? Any way at all? Can you please take over running the Harvest Festival for me?
I am very sad to disappoint a friend.
As good a friend as you.
Good a friend as you.
Feels so bad for leading Muella on over friendship of all things.
But I am afraid I would not do a good job of running a festival. I have never been to a harvest festival. At least you know what a harvest festival is supposed to be like.
Do I?
But I have faith in you,
I've heard
my
the
friend.
phrase so many
I am
times,
certain
I've
you
lost.
could do a good job.
The words have no meaning to me anymore. Could.
If you just put your heart into it.
Ew, I don't know if I like that one coming from you.
It's nice to have someone who believes in me.
Yeah, make jokes. Meanwhile, we're still stuck organizing it.
Minotaur, it's curfew time. Go to your room.
It's offensive.
Yes, sir.
Her name's Muella.
Appleberry, why are you here? Did you injure yourself?
Why, Mr. Turk, I didn't know you cared.
I don't. However, if you are too injured to put on the Harvest Festival, I can expel you immediately.
Pretty sure I could sue you for that, Turk.
Oh, don't worry, sir. The Harvest Festival will be a success, one way or another. I wouldn't want to disappoint you, after all.
Go to your room, immediately!
Should be spending less time trying to figure out this Harvest Festival and more how to get back at Turk.
anyone else to take over the Harvest Festival.
Good thing I still have more than a week to con someone into it.
Yeah, I think that's by design.
Then there's that rogue test coming up in 2 days.
Yeah, they've known each other a day.
The master's tests are tough, but I'll get through them, one way or another.
We've had one 1-minute conversation with Muo before that, and we're best friends, apparently.
So it's just after 10 at night. What should I do before I go to bed?
You know where I want to... Alright, let's practice
I
those
probably need to
skills.
bring my trap disarming skills up to snuff if I blew that test, I'd really blow it.
Is there actually going to be a test, or is it just going to be like, he's going to say, you did well enough, and we'll just get back to conning people and trying to do this test, Harvest Festival for us.
Another long, dull discussion about rogue skills.
You might learn something, Tilly.
And so, your rogue toolkit should always include lockpicks, oil,
Chalk?
and a means to disarm traps.
Forget why the chalk.
You should bring your kit with you to class tomorrow for the test. You will need it.
Good thing we've been practicing that.
Wait, does this mean that the day after the test will be a free day?
Indeed, Fraulein. You will all have a day away from this class afterwards.
Sweet. Let's go to the beach.
I hereby declare the day after the test
Oh,
is
nice.
Beach Day.
All right.
We should all go relax at the seashore for free day.
I'm glad we're of a similar mind. Connor, or well, I forget if that was his name, he'd be like exploring the under parts of the castle and everything.
Your enthusiasm is commendable. However, I would prefer it to be focused upon rogue-related subjects.
Thief stuff I can do at the beach. Check the bottoms of the shoes, up in the toes.
What could be more roguelike than distracting and derailing a conversation on tests into a conversation on beaches?
That's true.
I stand corrected, Fraulein.
Pickpocket a shark.
Despite this distraction, I expect all of you to do well on the test.
Yeah,
Dismissed.
Catacomb day, that's
Beach
what
Day
it
will be
was.
so much fun. If I can get other people to join in.
You can't even get people to do the Harvest Festival for you. One thing at a time. Tilly. Now she's like, we just covered this beach day with me, Moa. I just cannot do a beach day. Just can't fit into my 2-piece. Muella rocking a 2-piece. I don't know, who do we talk to right now? Is Muella ever going to come around, do you think? Maybe we can get Muella on this beach trip.
How now, Brown Cowladin?
Heard that one.
Greetings, friend Tilly. I am well. How fareth you?
I'll fare better when I get someone else to run the harvest fair, but I'm good.
I am so sorry that
I'm going to be constantly guilting you every time we have an interaction. Just be ready for that, Muella.
Oh, no worries. I get why you don't think you are the best person to run the festival.
Even though you are.
But you're wrong. You need to prove to people that minotaurs are not monsters.
Seriously.
And what better place to do that than at the Hero University? The Harvest Festival will be a great opportunity to meet other students.
You
How
are
fun
wise.
you are.
I must do that. But I am not the right person. You, friend Tilly, should run the Harvest Festival.
Oh, no.
Flatter. I thought I just made her feel guilty.
The festival is in the Headmaster's honor. There needs to be someone in charge who represents the best this school has to offer.
Paladin.
And who better than an honorable, noble paladin like you?
Yep.
You have to be the best of the best to be a paladin. Everyone knows that.
I am not the best at anything.
Painted Red Chicken Police was a good game.
Hey, you are still better than I am. So you see, that's why I need to find the right person to put on the festival. Almost anyone would be better at it than I would be.
It is time for supper. I need to hurry.
Convenient.
I still believe that you will make the festival great. You just need someone to help you out.
Yeah, right. I need all the help I can get.
The whole game gonna be us
Every day
just
is a
trying
new
to
culinary adventure of flavors.
pawn this festival off
Who do I
on
wanna
somebody
talk
else.
to right now?
Let's see, Muella, Max. Definitely not Max. Have better conversation with the suit of armor. Now let's see,
Hi,
Fritz.
Long time no see.
Does seem like it's been a while.
We spoke to one another just a short while ago.
Oh my god.
But you're the centaur of my world.
And speaking of time, I hereby declare our next day off from classes to be beach day.
Let's do it.
So, are you going to join me for some fun in the sun?
I had intended to spend the day working on my magical rituals.
Aw, man. You know you're never gonna be a Casty McSpell. I was gonna say Mr. Wizard, but Casty McSpell. We're friends. I can use guilt.
Oh, that's fine. I'll go to the beach without you.
Okay.
I'll just sit in a corner and laugh and play along with nobody at all.
Are there corners on beaches?
I didn't think beaches
Yeah,
had
right?
corners.
Well, maybe not a corner, but whatever.
Don't worry about my feelings. I'll be fine by myself.
Guess you could make a couple walls out of sand and kind of sit where they meet.
Do you think a friend would try to make her best friend feel guilty?
Yeah.
All right, so I don't get any points for subtlety. But my mind is made up. You're going to come with me. You're going to make some new friends, and you're going to have major fun. I insist.
Dinner time is over. Clean up your messes and leave the dining hall.
Timing is impertinent.
And if our place is already clean, what are we supposed to do? Dirty it up again and then clean it up?
Yeah, you ass.
2
What
demerits for being
then?
fresh with me, Apple.
Whatever.
And consider yourself lucky. One of these days, that mouth of yours is going to get you expelled.
I guess I should have expected that. Oh well. See ya, Fritz.
Still worth it. What, we got 98 to go, right?
Until next time.
Now, where should I go?
I don't know. We've met all 5 students. Fritz, Muella, the cat, Max, and me. That's everybody. Let's go to the library. Is there somebody in here we haven't met yet?
The librarian is giving me the stink eye, so I just give him a merry wave. I like to make his day.
Nice.
I don't see Fritz here. I thought he always hung out here.
Yeah, I had a hunch that maybe Fritz was the character supposed to be in the library.
Ah, but I do see Kitty here. I could try talking to her again.
Hiya, Kitty. What you reading?
Do you
Kitty.
know that this library doesn't have a single book on exothermic reciprocating engines?
Yeah, that's why I chose to go here.
Really? I thought that in a library, science is golden.
I know, right? Most of the books in the science reference section were written before I was even born.
Doesn't change, right?
Clearly, this is a science of the times.
I gave the librarian a list of the essential scientific studies of the past decades, but he said that the headmaster determines the curriculum.
It's too cheap.
When I tried to talk to Mr. Turk about the issue, he said that I should focus on attracting a husband rather than science or hero studies.
Sounds like Turk.
I'll bet he says that's all the guys.
Do you know how I can speak with the headmaster directly?
I mean, he's literally, Turk. Not Turk, rather. I don't know.
Let's just say I'm not on the headmaster's best buds list. But I do know how you can make an impression and get him to speak with you.
How can I do that?
By running the Harvest Festival.
She didn't say no. Wait, let's
You do know that most people wonder what scientists are doing here at a school for heroes, don't you?
We all think you're really weird and sad.
I mean, everyone talks about mad scientists.
Dr.
and how weird
Cranium!
you people are.
Quickly eagle the fluid.
Nobody thinks about how scientists are saving lives by inventing cool things. If you ran the Harvest Festival, you could use it to showcase all the amazing things you and the other science students are doing. It could be a science fair.
But I can't both run a science fair and build my flying machine at the same time. I only have a couple of weeks to get my machine up and running before the project is due. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
Just give her the recipe that all of our heroes used to make a flying machine in Silmaria, you know?
I built the external combustion engine to be as lightweight as possible without compromising structural integrity, but it's still too heavy for the aerostat.
See,
If I don't solve this problem in the next week or so, I'll fail the class. Maybe if I shunted more of the steam from
I
the
don't
engine-
care.
Officially curfew. You two need to return to your dorm rooms immediately.
Thanks, Tilly, for talking this over with me.
No more gabbing. Out!
I wonder if I should, focus on just one person.
Oh,
test time tomorrow.
Or if we should just keep spreading it
I
out.
don't really mind the tests. I just don't want to disappoint the master with a poor score.
Good point. We should probably save.
When he gives me a withering stare, I wilt. Maybe I should study my lessons more? Or should I practice my skills
Trying
in
to think of what we've done more of over the
Maybe
last
I
few
shouldn't
days.
Wait until the night before the test to agonize over my study skills? Nah. Man muss die Dinge nehmen, wie sie kommen, as Mama would say. You take things as they come.
Smart lady. Let's study the lessons.
I need to make sure I know what the master wants me to know, so I can pretend to know what I'm doing.
All right. Test day. Let's see how it goes. I have no idea if we prepared. We didn't take care of ourselves once.
Test day.
That's got to bode well for us.
The master's tests are always tricky. You really have to think about your answers. This one had the added bonus of having to disarm a trap and unlock a safe, in addition to essay questions. Yay, all that studying paid off.
All right.
Now that the test is over,
So,
there's no class tomorrow.
Naturally get to take the test, but
It'll be beach day.
yeah.
I really need to talk to people about it.
Hold on. I want to. No Moella? I don't understand, like, the places we're allowed to go. Maybe Moella's in the infirmary. No, we can't go to the infirmary. I don't understand. I don't want Meathead there. Let's go hit on Satari some more. Get him to come.
Kinda empty here, but someone is over at the card table.
Nice.
Rodrigo.
What? There's a 6th student?
Ugh. I really don't get him. Rodrigo goes out of his way to be rude and insulting to me.
Watch him be the first guy who's like, I would love to plan a harvest festival for you.
He's worse than Mr. Turk. Turk is a jerk to everyone. Rodrigo is just a jerk to me.
Probably likes you.
What did I ever do to him? Beats me. Hey, Roddy. Playing with yourself because no one else wants to play with you?
Oh.
Ninalita, as charming as ever. I am practicing my skills, a thing that you are too lazy to do.
They teach cards here too?
So what skills are you practicing here? How to stack the deck and slip an ace up your sleeve?
You dare to accuse me of cheating? You let Benny copy your answers on the midterm.
Benny?
Yes, and I answered every question wrong. Benny didn't know the difference. I went to the master afterwards to explain why my answers were all wrong.
You ratted on Benny.
All I said was that I thought someone was cheating. I didn't say who was cheating.
Ah,
I think of it as an object lesson in not getting caught.
that's awesome.
Clearly that is a lesson that you yourself need to learn, no? I do not think the headmaster liked being mocked by the sheep in his clothing.
Everybody else did.
You! You were the one who told
Oh,
Turk.
Roddy!
Did you think you were the only one to sneak off from the headmaster's endless lecture? You need to work on your observation skills.
That class hasn't come up yet.
Okay, but why tattle to Turk? He hates you too.
Senor Turk blames the disbarred bards for everything. I merely directed his ire at the source, senorita.
Why? What have you got against me? You're always pecking on me like a rooster.
You are a...
Appleberry, what game are you trying to play?
5 card. I don't know. It's something with poker.
No more gabbing.
Oh,
Out.
sorry. All right. Oh, but I still... All right, there we go. Let's go see Moella. Let's get her to come to the beach.
For a place for hurt and sick people, it's surprisingly cheery here.
She'll leave all the stuff out overnight? That can't be good for healing.
Smells of healing herbs and flowers, just like Mama uses to make healing potions.
That's nice.
Yoo-hoo! What's new with you, Moo?
Good evening to you, friend Tilly. I am much the same as the last we spoke.
That's nice. We're going on the beach tomorrow.
Looks kind of empty here. Do you get many patients?
It can be quite busy in the afternoons with warrior and scientist students in need of first aid, but few come in the evening.
I mean, there's one of each, but okay.
I take the time to restock the infirmary's potions.
I remember we got to steal them in Hero U.
I used
that
to
was
make
fun.
healing potions with my mama the healer back in Spielberg.
I was gonna say, is her mom the healer in Spielberg? Because that's the only healer I could think of. There you go.
Spielberg.
Stole from her too, actually.
My father came from Spielberg.
What? Your dad is Toro?
He is best friends with Queen Elsa of Merite,
Merite.
who is the sister of the Baron of Spielberg.
So that's interesting. In some timelines, we were the king, but then in others, we gave it to Elsa. So I don't know. Interesting.
That's an amazing coincidence.
Small world.
We could both be Spielbergers.
You especially, because you're a cow.
All buns aside, I wanted to talk to you about something special.
Beach day.
Do you have a free day coming up?
I mean, preferably tomorrow.
Yes, there will be no paladin class tomorrow.
Good. Tomorrow is officially beach day, and you need to join in.
I have not heard of Beach Day
Beach
before
day.
now.
That's because I just made it up.
Yeah. Do you have some sort of bikini outfit or something for the beach? Plead with Muella? Use logic. Yeah, people will...
Look, I know you think that people will be scared of you, but you shouldn't assume that. Minotaurs are
Maybe a
not as
three-piece.
uncommon as
I'm not
you
really
think.
sure what
For all
Minotaurs
you know,
rock.
everyone at this school has met a Minotaur at one time or another.
You think they would have met growing up in Spielberg, considering there's only like 10 people there. Just a couple more than we have here at Hero U.
And you can't shut yourself off from having fun just because you think people are frightened by you. I know you, Muella. You are about the friendliest person I have ever met, Minotaur or not.
Thank you, friend Tilly. Those are very kind words. And since I trust you, I will try to take those words to heart.
Nice.
I'm not saying them to be kind, though. I'm saying them because that's the way I truly feel.
Oh, she might take offense to that.
Go to your room
Oh,
immediately.
or Turk will.
Good night, Muella. Sweet creams.
I don't know. In the context of good night, sweet cream, I'm not sure. I get the pun, but... Ugh.
I made it through today, tests and all.
So is anyone going to beach day tomorrow? I didn't get a solid yes from anybody.
Beach day will make everything better.
No one's going.
I just hope some other people show up. It's not as much fun without friends.
True.
But even a lonely day at the beach is better than rogue class lectures.
I've done it before. Study. I think it's time to take care of ourselves.
There's nothing like
Oh,
a
nice.
hot, bubbly bath to ease away the stress of the day.
That's good after test day.
Then there's the half an hour afterwards trying to comb through all these curls so they don't end up a mess.
Bath time, bath time. Bath and then beach. Cool.
It's a beautiful day today. It's breezy and sunny and beachy.
This is still from the title screen. Ish, I think.
And it's not some boring lecture about trap disarming in a dingy dungeon disbarred bards class. So why aren't there people out here enjoying beach day?
I think the sad truth is you don't have any friends. We've been talking about Muel and feeling sorry for her, but I don't. All you do is manipulate. I'm sorry, let's continue
I
on.
thought people would be happy to take a day off school. At least I got Fritzy to enjoy the sun and surf.
There you go. Why is everyone wearing the exact same things they wear to class?
Hey there! It's great to splash around in warm seawater instead of the icy Spiegel Sea, isn't it?
Spiegel Sea.
Isn't it, Fritz? Fritz!
What? Oh, sorry. I'm a bit distracted.
What's going on with you?
A bit distracted. A cheetar could have attacked you and you wouldn't have noticed.
Cheetar. Night gone got you.
Silly centaur. Here we are by a beautiful beach on a perfect summer day, and all you can do is mope.
Maybe he's the son of the centaur in Spielberg, and his sister is the one that sells the fruit.
I'm concerned that I will miscast my career familiarum ritual tomorrow.
What?
I have to do and say everything precisely.
Let me hear it.
What if I stutter? What if I suddenly draw a blank on what word or line goes next? I could botch the ritual and my entire future with one mistake.
Yeah, that would suck.
So what if you make a mistake? You can always do it again another time.
I think I found out there were magic classes I could have taken in Hero U, but I never, realized it, and by the time I did, it was too late, so I missed at least a small chunk of that game, so that was kind of a bummer.
Professor Sylvia says that Crea
There's not enough
Familiarum is
time
the
in
most
that game.
important ritual any wizard can cast. If I fail at it, she will realize that I can never be a wizard.
Just tell her the ultimate joke.
Fritz, you can do this. You know you can. You'll be a great wizard. You'll live in a fancy tower house on the top of Zauberberg, just like the Archmage Erasmus, only bigger.
Erasmus?
But what if...
What's your familiar gonna be?
Okay. Why don't you go back to your room and practice the spell some more?
It's like a poem
At
or
least that way
something.
you won't fret yourself.
Yeah,
to
you're
death.
killing my beach vibe, Fritz.
Thank you, Tilly. I am sorry I could not share beach day with you.
I'll have more fun in the sun if I know my bestest friend in the world isn't worrying about the fate of his future. Go study. I hoped that being out on the beach would help Fritz relax and enjoy himself. Seems like this only made him more unhappy.
I never really got a hard yes from him to begin with. Oh, nice, Muella.
Friend Tilly. I regret that I am so late to your party.
Seems you have no friends either.
Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Where are all your friends?
Seems like they had other things they needed to do besides playing on the beach today.
I hope it was not because they did not want to
no.
meet me at all.
Silly.
That out of your head.
It has nothing to do with you. I didn't tell people that you are a Minotaur.
Yeah, they would freak out. Everyone hates Oh, sorry.
That was most wise of you. I would not want them to be too afraid to come to your beach day because of me.
Hey, you came to beach day. You're a real paladin to me.
Pretty good. Should have dropped that one on Rakesh back in the day.
Let's have some fun. So much for beach day.
So we went back to my room.
I thought I could have fun today with Fritz. I don't get it. Fritz is my best friend. We did everything together. Now all he thinks about is magic.
Magic is cool.
Still, I sure hope he does the spell right and gets a familiar. He'll be miserable if he doesn't.
Do people, or creatures sign up to be a familiar? Like, are they on board? Is Fenris a familiar against his will? Do I not want to be asking questions I don't want to know the answers to?
I've never seen him care so much about anything before.
Certainly not me.
I'm glad that Muella showed up. We had a lot of fun together.
And I tried going to the game room to see Satari, but we ended up talking to that douchebag.
Shame she's so sensitive about being a Minotaur. Who would be afraid of her?
I mean, sure, she's big. She's got horns and huge muscles. So what?
Yeah, man. It's the 2020s.
She just needs to get out more. Shame Beach Day was kind of a bust. I'd be happy to introduce her to my other friends.
What other friends?
Maybe at the Harvest Festival.
Oh, the Harvest Festival. I've got to do something about that.
Just order some pumpkins and cider. Maybe some hay. Pilgrim hats or something. Something orange. Quit freaking out about it.
Beach Day just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to.
I wonder if it could have.
I bet that's what will happen at the Harvest Festival, too. Nobody's going to take the festival over for me.
Right, so let's plan it.
It's going to be a total disaster.
Not if we plan it.
Turk will be so happy to see me fail at this.
But we won't, because we're going to plan it.
No, I won't let Turk get the better of me.
Because we're going to plan it?
I've got to make the Harvest Festival a success. Even if I have to do it all by myself.
Only took an hour.
Yeah, right. It will turn out like another Beach Day doomsday.
Killing me, Tilly. You're telling me.
I can't do this alone.
I'll just have to try something different.
What?
And I'm going to need all the friends I can get.
For now,
All
I just
four of
want to
them.
crawl into bed. Maybe tomorrow will be better.
Do we have class tomorrow and stuff? Yeah.
Time to face the rogue test results.
Most of you did very well on the exam.
Yeah.
In particular, Herr de Guerre once more displayed his mastery of the lessons.
Who?
Rodrigo does it
Oh,
again.
that guy.
Fräulein Appleberry also did well on the exam.
Nice.
I commend you both.
All right. Well, I did click a couple times.
We shall have yet another exam at the end of this week.
Oh,
I expect all of you to do well on it.
this is probably the last week.
Upon the following day, there will be a harvest festival organized by Fraulein Appleberry. This should prove to be entertaining.
Man, don't even have him on our side.
Continue with your studies, and I shall see you tomorrow.
Glad that's over.
Alright, so we have Muella. We have, I don't even remember her name. Oh, I can't go. Wait, why does it like. What? We just get to look at it? That's weird. Can go to the workshop. I don't really dig her vibe. Where's that cat? Wait, is this my room? Or is that the Headmaster's? Yeah, let's talk to. Let's hit on Silver Fox. Oh, he's not.
Guten Tag,
oh, yeah,
Fraulein. What is it you wish to speak about?
Well,
You did reasonably well on your last exam. If you choose to apply your skills and lessons more, you will make a fine rogue.
Okay.
Actually, I came here to talk about the Harvest Festival.
Like a good party planner.
Good. I'm interested to hear your status report. The headmaster is looking forward to the festival.
Let's see, I've done nothing and I've conned no one into helping me.
The headmaster has formally invited alumni from the School for Heroes to join us. In addition, he has instructed all instructors that attendance at the festival is to be encouraged. You can expect a full crowd at the festival.
Nice. Brilliant. 7 people, probably.
If this festival is so important, then there should be someone who knows what they are doing in charge of it. Not me.
Nevertheless, you are in charge of it.
No one's, like, giving me any... Like, do I have a budget? I don't know. Are there distributors or businesses I should be in touch with? Like, you just don't tell someone, organize it. Do I have any money? Figure it out. Like, that's not how it works. I'm a kid.
It is your responsibility to make the festival a success, and time is running out.
This dude's theme music is banging.
What is it that a festival needs?
Cider! A competent person in charge targets with Turek's face. That's so on brand, but I really like food and fun.
Someone who knows what they're doing to run the festival?
Running a festival requires enthusiasm, dedication, and determination rather than expertise.
I don't...
You have all the qualifications necessary.
Oh, you misread me, Teach. I don't... I just don't care.
I recommend that you make good use of your remaining time to organize the festival. I'm looking forward to it.
Remaining time. I say 2 words to Muel and it's dinner time, and then it's time for bed.
And to the look on Herr Turk's face when the festival is a
success. Let's go to the festival grounds. Let's see what we're working with. Have we already been to the screen? Here we
So
go.
this is what the festival grounds look like.
Good lord, looks like it's already ready. Alright, we're good. I see pumpkins. I see squash and apples, and there's a stage. We'll get the cat to do some stuff up there. Muella can just hang out and be a minotaur and stuff. This is fine.
Plenty of seating, at least.
We even have a scarecrow. That's just, we're in bonus territory here. There's
Mostly it's boring.
like a bonfire down here.
It's going to take some work to get this place to look exciting.
It's fine. This is like way better than any harvest festival I've never been to one.
Hey, there's the hero you.
What?
Hi there.
Oh my god.
Do you forgive me for dressing you up as the headmaster? You were so cute.
We should be friends with Oh.
I don't blame you. That adventurer's helmet was a tight fit.
I'm gonna kill you.
And that pun was bad.
I'm like, they've made that in previous Quest for Glory games, but that's alright. It's still a good one.
Well, what do you think? Can I make an exciting harvest festival here?
No, you're going to suck.
You're right. I really don't know what I'm doing. Thanks. I need all the support I can get.
It's like, you don't know my language at all, do you?
And there's gotta be someone who will help me here besides you. So where can I find some more help?
Probably like the 4 people that I know, right?
Hello. I am so very happy to see you here. Are you hungry? Do you need a treat? Do you not like my food?
Are you Mr. Peanut Butter? What's going on?
Oh, no. Please forgive me if I have failed
like-
to make you happy with my food. How can I ever make this up to you? Cookies?
He's like Kolb mixed with Mr. Peanut Butter. He's half and half. Yeah, give me some cookies.
Actually,
These cookies are fresh from the oven. Try one.
Oh, I want a cookie.
Thanks. What are they?
Avocado and garlic from an old Mordavian recipe.
Of course.
How is it? Is it bad? Terrible? Oh, please don't be terrible.
They're garbage.
It's interesting.
Oh, what a relief. I thought they would be another disaster.
Another disaster?
What? Well, that's the ones for poison.
Oh, my sauerkraut souffle sank. My coconut and cauliflower curry had too much cumin. My liver and onion donuts didn't.
Ew. Gotta get you a cookbook, my man. How about a nice mandrake mousse?
But the food here at the university is always tasty.
Ice cream with some groo goo.
Yes, that is why I am told to stick to a list of acceptable recipes. My culinary experiments have not always gone well.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have that long a leash. No offense.
You're the head chef?
You look shocked too. Oh my god, I am.
Oh no, I'm Kalbin Satarna, the second assistant culinary student sous chef.
You are related to Kolb. As in Kolb's meat that I used to really just take him to the cleaners on that stuff. Sorry, you wouldn't have to be working here if I hadn't screwed your dad over so badly.
However, since the executive chef and culinary instructor, Chef Kina, and the first assistant sous chef, Riki,
I remember
are off
Riki.
on a world cuisine grand safari, I am temporarily in charge of the university kitchen.
Riki was cute.
How may I be of service? Would you like another cookie?
No thanks. I'm watching what I eat. And I think those slimy green cookies with garlic chips are watching me back. I'm Tilly, and I'm in charge of the upcoming
He was, like,
University
shocked.
Harvest Festival. We're going to need a lot of food for it, and I'll need you.
You wish for me, Kalbin, to cater to your harvest festival? I am honored. I am overjoyed. I am wagging my tail with joy so hard that the dishes will soon fall into the sink.
Hear a little jollo in there? Prince Alexander.
Wait, I have no list for a harvest festival. I have no idea what to do or what to fix.
Figure it out. By the way, you're in charge of the whole damn thing. I'll be in my room, taking another bath.
I will have to make it up all on my
Oh
own.
my god, we're getting expelled.
I shall carefully research recipes from all harvest cuisines across the world. It will be a cornucopia of culinary delights. Did you know that the Taino people of the Caribbean Islands eat raw oysters with jalapeno jelly?
That's okay.
That's news to me. Why don't you make up a list of all the things you could fix for the festival?
There we go.
And we'll go over it later and decide on the best choices.
Finally, some actual decision making.
Yes, I shall make the greatest list of Harvest Festival foods. You will be so very proud of me. I am very skilled at finding unique flavors and concocting culinary creations.
Seems like he's just begging for like a scratch behind the ears, you know?
Thanks. And you wouldn't have some fall veggies like pumpkins in the storeroom that I could use for decorations, do you?
There were already pumpkins out there, Tilly. You're not looking?
Oh, we have plenty of pumpkins, scores of squashes, and ample apples with which to festoon the festival and form the foundation of the feast.
Perfect. This thing's gonna be great. What is this? I just noticed the design on your apron. Like a beetle holding up mystery. I guess just some sort of stew, steamy stew.
Apples. I don't suppose that you can make apple strudel for the festival.
See how easy this is? You're trying to pawn this off on a minotaur.
Of course I can make apple strudel. I would love to make apple strudel for the festival. I will make the best apple strudel.
Egyptian.
That is assuming I can find a recipe for it somewhere.
All right.
Great. I'll come by again before the festival and we can figure out the menu for the day.
Good luck.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for this chance to prove once and for all that I am worthy of the title of
Second
Second Assistant
Assistant.
Culinary Student Sous Chef.
See you soon.
What everyone strives to be. I like that guy. Nice to see a relative of Kolb. Never thought that would happen. Honestly, he could be like Kolb's great grandpup, and it would still be like, you know, they'd be like 3 years apart. So there's the kitchen. I never need to see Max again. I kind of hated that guy. All right. Can Satari play on the stage? That's what I need to find
There's
out.
nothing sadder than an empty, other than a great musician playing without an audience.
Is he here?
Satari is all by himself, as usual. He clearly needs me to liven up his evening.
Yeah.
Hiya, Satari. So, do
Mew.
all katas make great music, or just Mew do?
It's very offensive.
I'm just kidding with you.
That did make me laugh.
What's the matter? Kata got your tongue?
Yeah, he doesn't say a whole lot.
Sorry, I am not good at witty conversations.
I think puns are stupid.
It's easy to be witty if you practice puns ahead of time. I've been waiting all day to pontificate on my catalog of kata calls.
He's like, please stop.
You too can be as witty as I, but I can never be as kitty as you.
Well said.
Yes, perhaps I should practice my puns.
Cut to 1 week later, and he's getting expelled, kicked out of school.
Shouldn't that be perhaps?
It is just that puns are foreign to my nature.
Well done. Well done, Satari.
See? You are clever.
Well pun.
You just need to think of conversation as another form of music.
Ah, so sometimes we speak in harmony and sometimes in counterpoint as we improvise a melody of thoughts and words.
No, you're not getting it at all.
Sounds good to me.
That is music to my ears.
So trapezoidal.
Speaking of music, the Harvest Festival is almost here.
And I need someone for that stage.
It will be full of fun and music. And I think you should be the star of the stage.
Yes.
I am so sorry, but I must say no.
You're going to do it, or Muel's going to beat the crap out of you, but don't be afraid of her. She's really sensitive.
It's the perfect way to prove that you are a true bard.
Yes, it would be, if I were a true bard.
But you're a fine musician.
Yes, I can play my tambour very well, but I am not yet a bard.
I did that?
You have shown me that truth.
Not what I, okay.
What? No, you are...
Go to your rooms. It's curfew time.
He's not going to do anything like dark.
Sure thing, boss. I'll go straight to my room, sir.
He looks shocked that I'm agreeing with him.
Appleberry, what game are you trying to play?
I played a game, man. I'm going to bed.
Who, me?
Enough! Go! And no backtalk!
You know what?
Well, I guess I ought to do something before I go to bed.
Planning the Harvest Festival well is the best revenge, and that's what we're going to do. Yes!
I suppose I could start making some decorations for the festival.
There you go.
Instead of waiting for the absolute last possible minute, like I usually do.
Love it.
Class was a lecture about getting things done and not leaving everything to the last possible moment.
We practiced that last night.
Yeah, right.
There will be a test of your knowledge and skills in 3 days' time. You will be tested on your ability to disarm a complex trap. I suggest that you brush up on your disarming skills before you embarrass yourself on testing day.
Probably one night's
Entlassen.
practice will get that done.
And Fräulein Appleberry. I trust that the preparations for the Harvest Festival are going well.
Going well. I talked to that dog. I'm working on the cat, and I made some crap last night.
Yes, sir. Better prepared than repaired, as I always say.
Doesn't really apply to the situation.
Good, as long as you are also prepared to face the consequences.
It's gonna be great, man.
Good day, Fräulein.
Be ready to be, have a,
Okay, where to now?
I don't know, spiked cider or something. I'm not really sure. Let's check out the festival grounds, see if anything looks different.
Yep, this place looks just like it did the last time I saw it.
We're wasting time, I guess. Oh well. Okay. Let's head back to our room or crash the game. We could crash the game. We don't have to plan it if we crash the game. Is this a full and proper crash? Fake meow crash? What's going on? What happened to that castle up there, by the way?
did. No banners, no swag, no decorations.
I made some last
It's
night.
just plain, hey you, what's new?
Oh, right, the little,
You don't say. Well, believe me, I'm a bit miffed. I could have sworn you said you'd fix this place up, but mutton got done.
Not a fan.
Guess I'll have to make this place festive, bellwether or not you help. I'll just ramble off now, but I expect this place to be in sheep shape the next time I'm here. Bye to you too.
It's like I consider puns to be the lowest form of humor. All right, let's check in on our pup pal and see how the food is going.
Welcome. I have a list. I have anchovy artichoke hors d'oeuvres. Care to try one?
Sure.
Maybe some other
No.
time. Can I see your list?
Here it is. I just really got started.
There's got to be hundreds of food items on this list.
Yes, but if you give me more time, I'm sure I can find more to add.
What are you gonna make, pup?
We really don't need that much stuff. We just need simple, easy-to-eat foods.
No croquembouche? No soufflés?
A little fancy.
We need picnic food.
Yeah.
The kind that doesn't make too much of a mess. You know, bread, sausages, cheese, that sort of thing.
Look at her planning the hell out of this thing.
Oh, and apple strudel. We'll need lots and lots of apple strudel. It's for a contest to see who can eat the most strudel.
Probably that meathead in the gym.
And I know folks who can eat a lot of strudel.
I will be so very happy to make strudel. I will bake and bake and bake. I will get all the other students to bake too. There will be apple strudel for everyone.
Cool.
Ooh, what if we make strudel everything? We can have
No.
strudel and kumquat strudel and squash strudel.
Don't think on your own, Cobb.
I think we'll just stick
Yeah.
to the apple strudel, thank you.
Yeah, leave it to us.
Then I shall have to make the best apple strudel you have ever tasted.
Yeah, hold the garlic.
Great. I look forward to it.
Bow, bow, bow.
Today's recipes are from Mordavia. I can tell by all the garlic.
Yep.
Who do I want to talk to right now?
Satari.
Hi,
Let's work
Satari.
on him getting on
How's it
that
going today?
stage.
It is a fine day to have you join me for a meal.
Damn, Satari. That's like heavy flirting as far as he goes.
So, how come you were here by yourself? Why aren't you with the other Bard students?
They're actual bards.
The other bards, they ate very quickly and ran off to a jam session.
Nice.
I was taught that one should eat slowly and appreciate every bite.
Yeah, unless you're like a burgeoning bard.
It shows respect to the chef and reminds us to savor the pleasures of life.
Yeah, so I'll never play Carnegie.
That's sweet.
But you can play my Harvest Festival.
Amidst the hardships of life, even the smallest of joys should be treasured.
I don't disagree with that.
You know, when we met, you were so quiet. I was starting to wonder if you ever said anything.
Look at you now.
Turns out you're clever and sweet.
Hey, that face, all trapezoidal.
You should talk more.
I know. It is just so difficult for me.
Why? Talking is easy. I talk all the time.
It is just that when I talk, I usually get interrupted.
Turk.
Dinner time is over. Kata, clean up your place and leave.
With your dirty trapezoidal face.
As for you, Appleberry, I want to talk to you.
Not surprised.
Now, where should I go?
Wait, what? I thought he wanted to talk to us? Okay. Interesting. I just don't care about Max. He's the worst character in this game, except for that guy
there's
that I
Satari,
hate.
as usual. I wonder if he dreams of standing on a stage performing to an audience.
Yeah, that guy is totally the principal in
It would be
Back
nice
to the
to
Future.
make that dream come true.
You're a slacker, McFly, just like your father.
How's it going, Satari?
It is going as it usually goes, Tilly.
We just talked.
So, is that a good sort of going or a bad sort of going?
You are here now, so the day is much brighter.
Damn, he's really coming out of his shell.
So, Satari, do you still want to be a bard?
Yeah, are you being forced into this by your cat appearance?
But yes,
No buts. If you want to be a bard, you gotta work for it. That means you need to sing and play at the Harvest Festival.
Did I miss a line? charm.
Every time I come here, I get to hear you sing and play. And you sound great. I know that other people will be happy when they hear you too. That's why I want you to star at the Harvest Festival, so everyone can hear you.
Do it.
It's a perfect way to prove that you are the bard you want to be.
I thought I'd find you here, Appleberry. It's curfew.
But he was just about to break.
Go to your dorm room immediately.
I didn't even get to make fun of him anymore or challenge him at all.
3 days to prepare for the festival, and I have yet another test coming up.
Gotta practice.
I wish I knew what I was doing.
Well, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Let's practice our lock
So
picking.
where should I go to now?
Practice my skills.
If I work on my rogue skills, I won't have to worry about that part of the test.
There you go.
Another lecture on Rogue of the Year.
That was Thiefy or Thiefy Jr.? Forget.
Of you all, Herr
Depends on the year.
has certainly worked hard to deserve this honor.
Rodrigo.
Oh, that guy.
That dirty drat doesn't deserve any honor.
Hate that guy.
What of you, Fräulein Appleberry? Do you wish to be the next Rogue of the Year?
It's a year away. I don't really think that far in advance. Let's make a joke.
Shouldn't that be disbarred bard of the year? Although if you did disbarred, you'd probably never hear the end of it. Besides, it's more in vogue to be a rogue.
He's shocked.
So I'll raise a glass of cheer for whoever is the next Rogue of the Year.
Yeah, I really don't care. I'm not Connor.
All of you, study your lessons, practice your skills, and prepare for the next test. Dismissed.
Okie dokie. Where to next?
That's a good point, Jared. Yeah, the curfews in this game are much stricter than Razir. They're poking swords into your ribcage for being out at sunset. They're pretty strict around these parts. Alright, I don't think we need to see that sheep again. Do I need Muella to do anything cool? Can't think.
Ah, good. Muella's back on the field today. Hi, Moo. Missed you yesterday.
It is good to see you again too, friend Tilly.
Beach day was great, wasn't it?
It was a fun day with you, yes.
Why you look so bummed?
Harvest Festival is coming up at the end of this week.
Yeah, and I'm planning it alone. No thanks to you.
And I'm going to try to make it into something special.
Again, no thanks to you.
You will make it a good festival.
Is something the matter? You seem a little down today. What's wrong? Did something happen yesterday?
Uh-oh, somebody do like a Minotaur slur or something?
Yesterday, I was arrested by the city guard. I got the entire paladin class in trouble.
Goody two moos? Or goody moo shoes?
What happened?
This game just brings it out, man.
Our paladin class went down to Caligari to volunteer our services at various locations.
It's honorable.
As I and my partner Chauncey walked to a healing shrine, we were surrounded by the city guard.
I just started stabbing everyone. I don't know what the big deal was, but they told me it was wrong.
They said nothing to me, but they pointed their weapons at me and forced me to go to their jail.
It's just like blatant racism against Minotaurs?
They were obviously very scared of me.
Maybe there's a no swords policy at the,
I sat in a cell for several hours. I could hear the guardsmen talk about an escaped Minotaur slave who murdered children.
Man, people hate Minotaurs around here.
They thought I was a murderer. It was nightfall by the time Lady Moira showed up at the jail.
Moira.
Lady Moira was extremely polite as she ordered the guardsmen to let me go. They tried to argue with her, but Lady Moira let them know that they were mistaken about my identity. After the guards released me and we walked outside of the jail, I saw all of my fellow paladin initiates standing there, waiting for us.
Okay.
They all looked so unhappy and ashamed.
It's not your fault.
I felt so sorry for them. Lady Moira apologized to me for what I had gone through, even though it was not her fault.
She's a good person.
Then we all walked silently back to the school.
Yeah, that sounds really awkward.
Well, at least you didn't have to spend the night in jail. Lady Moira saved the day.
I am most grateful to her. However, it was today in class that I learned why the other students were so unhappy.
Okay.
After the guards arrested me, Chauncey had run off to try to find the other students. They had no idea where I was or what to do about the situation.
Yeah.
They told Chauncey to return to the school to tell Lady Moira what had happened to me, while the rest of them went back to their volunteer work.
That makes sense.
Lady Moira was not pleased that they did not try to save me.
I mean, you know, they're just boring paladins. Not like Mr. Nice Guy, he would have done something, but you know, what do you want them to do?
She lectured us today about what we should have done in that situation.
Bust you out? I don't know.
Lady Moira told the others that they had failed to act as paladins.
So yeah, everyone hates you now.
Then she had all the other students apologize to me.
Oh, that's so awkward.
It was not their fault that I was imprisoned. They didn't know what to do or where I was. How could they have helped?
Yeah, it's fair.
They should have done something. Talk to a city guard, search all the jails, plan a breakout, anything.
That's not very paladin-esque.
At least it was just a case of mistaken identity. You'd have gotten out of jail sooner or later.
It was a minotaur they were looking for. A bull and a former slave. They just assumed that I had to be the one they were looking for.
They thought you were a guy?
It did not occur to them that there might be more than one minotaur in the area.
That's fair. I'm with the guards on this one.
They won't make that mistake again. Sounds like Lady M made sure of that. Anyway...
It sounds like you have a license to kill as many people as you want right now, actually.
I should go off to dinner now.
Yeah, dinner.
We can talk another time.
Okay.
Wow, Muella's taking this really hard.
That's why I was off limits yesterday, I guess. Well, I need to check back in on that dog again. I need to work on Satari a bit more. It seemed like he was about to crack yesterday.
Satari really is a bard. Now if I can only convince him of it. Hey Satari, what do they teach you in bard class? I mean, besides music. They do teach you music, don't they?
Indeed. We learn of music from around the world in class. Music is the very heart of the bard.
I would hope so.
But there is a great deal more to being a bard than song.
Like putting your hat out in the right position to take coins and stuff?
When you strive to be a bard, 5 goals hold in high regard.
Oh, God.
Entertain is number 1. Above all, it should be fun.
Okay.
Enrich should be your second goal. Fill hearts with joy and lift their soul.
Okay. Never play for free. That's rule number 3.
Enlighten is number 3.
Oh, 3 and 3 do rhyme.
Teach them, guide them to be free.
Just not in the way that I thought.
Influence is number 4. Mold their minds to strive for more. The 5th is always to inspire. Give them hope and raise them higher.
Yeah, we just need a sweet beat for this.
Sings loud and strong. We change the world with every song.
Wow, I had no idea that bards do that.
You owe me 20 seconds back, Satari.
Bards do not speak of what they do. They teach and inspire through the magic of music, dance, and theater.
Just sounds wrong when he's not rhyming anymore.
So what would you like to teach people?
All I really want to say is that no matter how different people may be, we can all share our joys and pleasure in music.
I don't know, it seems like you want to teach people that katas are a bunch of chicken wusses who refuse to perform in front of people, even though that's literally what they're supposed to do.
And that anyone can be a hero.
Play the Harvest Festival.
Great. I can't wait to hear you up on the stage at the Harvest Festival.
But
shut up! You're playing.
You can play music and entertain people, don't you?
Sick of this. I have 3 days. I have no entertainment. You're playing.
Yes, but...
Your music can make people happy. It makes me happy to hear it. It enriches my life.
Yes, but...
Can you sing inspiring songs about heroes?
Yes.
Yes.
You can do anything a bard can do, can't you?
Yes. I suppose that I can.
So remind me again, how are you not is it the trapezoidal face? Is that a deal breaker?
Well then, you'll just have to prove it to yourself and everyone else at the festival.
Entertainment lockdown.
So, what do you say? Will you be my bard?
Curfew time. Out of here, both of you.
I'm trying to organize the thing that you put me in charge of.
I was just asking...
Douche.
5 demerits for back talk. To your dorms. Now.
That's 7 and we only have like 3 days left. Big deal.
What a day. Why does life have to be so complicated?
Yeah, why can't everyone just be chill and agree with anything I ask?
So much to do and I'm running out of time and options. Good thing I've got a little time to spare right now.
All right, so we practiced our skills. She said she felt good about that. I never do that. I guess study for the test a bit more and we can work on the... Maybe we should wait on the lessons.
I could make a list of stuff I want to do for the
We'll
festival.
do that the night before.
It helps to put it into writing. And I could make a few decorations for it too.
Cool.
I think this class was a lecture about what was going to be on tomorrow's
All right,
quiz.
so we'll study tonight.
Maybe I should have paid a little more attention.
We'll study tonight.
Remember to bring your toolkit for the skill section of the test.
I already practiced for
I
that.
trust that you have all practiced your disarm trap skills since last exam. This test will be most difficult. You may go now.
And where should we go now?
I like it when she talks to us. We should check on... All right, we can't check on... Well, I mean, there's no reason to go there. We talk to the science nerd, but I don't know. We need to make sure that we've locked down Satari, I guess. If nothing else. No!
Oh, Rodrigo's here again at the poker table.
If it's Rodrigo, just leave.
He's so annoying. He seems engrossed in studying his card play. He didn't notice me sneaking in. Hi, Roddy.
Why is it, muchacha, that you bother me today?
You always seem so serious. I just thought I'd brighten up your day. So, Signor, everything must be done perfectly. Will you help me run the Harvest Festival?
That's a big no.
Why would I want to help you?
Yeah.
We are rivals, not friends.
But I think you're cute. Try to be friends and rivals. Ooh, complicated.
Can't we be friendly rivals? I know you want to be Rogue of the Year. You've worked hard for it. You deserve it. All I want to do is get through this semester without being expelled.
I have much lower aspirations.
That means I need to pull off a good Harvest Festival or Turk will kick me out.
Help me out, man.
And that's why I asked for your help with the festival.
Never trust an honest man. He is just better at hiding his lies. And you, Chica, are never honest.
So you trust me?
Enough. It is time for supper. I waste no more time with you.
I wasn't trying to waste time
As
with
my
you in the first
grandfather
place.
would say,
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
Honey was not made for the mouth of a donkey.
Okay.
Buenas noches, niñita.
Oh. Waste of time. I didn't know. All right. Is the cat going to be here this time? I need to make sure he's playing my festival.
I've been thinking about Satari all day.
Yeah, you have.
I sure hope he agrees to perform at the festival. He's got to learn to believe in himself. Hey there. How things going for you today?
Your words from yesterday, the ones about being a bard, I have gone over them again and again in my mind.
I bet if I was just like, by the way, the gig pays $10, he'd be like, I'm in.
The maestro says that I am no bard.
Yeah, well, we're gonna kill him. Don't worry about that.
The maestro can go to...
Oh!
The Rosarian Desert? That is certainly a place that Maestro Lorenzo would hate. It is hot, sandy, and no one is around to applaud him.
Some brigands.
But yes,
Applaud him with swords.
I still want to be a bard with all my soul.
That didn't make sense.
So, are you ready to perform at the Harvest Festival? Or am I going to have to drag you kicking and screaming onto the stage?
No. I shall
Yes!
walk proudly onto the Harvest Festival stage.
All right, I never have to talk to him again.
Yay!
I do not know how good I will be, or whether anyone will even listen to me.
No, they love you.
Yet,
You're not a
I
minotaur
shall
after
sing
all.
my songs of hope and play the music of the Kata people.
Oh.
I shall share my love of music.
I was hoping you could play the music of the Liontar people, honestly.
I shall perform at the Harvest Festival as a bard would perform.
You are a bard.
We shall see, shall we not, whether I can truly entertain an audience.
Whatever, I booked entertainment. Not my problem
Only
anymore.
In that way can I prove to myself and others whether I am indeed a bard.
I don't care, man. Just show up. 7 o'clock.
Yes, you'll see. People will love listening to you. The Harvest Festival will be great, all thanks to you.
It will be a categorical success.
Are you two trying to earn more demerits?
Someone needs to... Anyway.
Go to your rooms now.
I didn't even have dinner. I haven't had dinner in like a week.
Oh, I'm tired after everything. And tomorrow is test day and festival setup time. I'd better get to work right now.
Gotta study.
I'll brush up on my lessons for the test.
There you go.
Besides, nothing puts me to sleep better than trying to read my own notes.
All right. We practice our lock picking. We prepare for the festival 2 days. We took a bath like a week ago, and we studied
Test
last
day
night.
again. Maybe I should have practiced my disarm trap skill a little more before the test. My ears are still ringing from the buzzer I kept setting off.
Well,
The good news is that there is no class tomorrow.
all right, maybe that didn't go well.
Bad news is that tomorrow is festival day. I'd better do something about that right now. I've got a lot to do here today. And no one to help me. I really should have made some more friends.
What are you talking? It's all it. There's no time.
Not half bad.
It looks the same.
Of course, it took me all day and most of the evening to do it.
Do what? You put those clouds up just now.
And it's not
God.
done yet. I just hope that tomorrow is more successful than today.
Don't understand.
Today. What a day. Well, at least today's over now. I won't have to study for any stupid tests tonight. So, what should I do now?
Last minute stuff.
I still have a few things
Yeah.
I can do.
Yeah, get ready. No bath. You can bathe and relax after the festival. Till then, you have to be really dirty and nervous.
I've been up for hours putting up my last-minute decorations. I think it looks great.
It's okay.
This place, it looks so magical. You have done so very much with it.
Still you remain.
Thanks.
Little
Are you ready
Burgermeister.
to play for the day?
For no one here.
Ah,
There's no one here.
I hope so. I am a little bit afraid. That is to say, I am very much afraid. Yet, I am as ready as I can be for this day's performance.
You'll do fine. You'll make everyone happy with your music. Except for the other bards. They will be so jealous of you.
They probably won't show up.
Ah, the headmaster is about to speak. I must go and set up the play.
Can we, like, have some people on the stands? Pretend that
I can't wait to hear you.
this is actually a festival that people are
Pity
attending?
we have to sit through the headmaster's lecture first. The headmaster is finally done talking. I must have dozed off in the middle of it. It's time for the alumni to gather for their portrait.
Whoa! These all the developers? What?
I have
What?
been working my paws to the bone and my
That's
tail
strange.
in Twitter for days to fix all
I thought
the
I
food
could
for
click
this
on everybody
festival.
like the end of Quest for Glory 1.
Was my food tasty? Was it barely even edible?
I don't know. Did we... What?
It was delicious.
Alright!
Then you think that I am worthy of the title of second assistant culinary student sous chef after all?
Yeah, sure.
I think you are worthy of the title of first assistant culinary student sous chef.
Don't piss off Larry.
Oh, I am so happy. I am so joyous. I am running in circles, chasing my tail with delirium. This is the best ever day of my life.
Man, you were such a calb.
Why don't you go over to the picnic tables and eat some of the food before it's all gone?
Oh, happy, happy day, yes.
Can I? May I? Actually eating at the table like I was a real student instead of just licking off the scraps of food-stuck plates taken back to the kitchen for washing?
No, I'm just kidding. You have to do that.
You are a real student
Oh.
and a real chef.
Okay, no. It's nice.
I am, aren't I? Oh, well then, I've been drowning in my own drool all day at the smell of this fantastic feast.
All right.
Maybe I
Compliment
could just
yourself.
eat a little of it before it's sent back to the kitchen.
That was a festival to remember.
Wait, do we get to, see him play?
Sitari and I played and danced all evening.
Okay.
I even taught him some dances from Spielberg. Turns out some of Sitari's cousins used to run the Hero's Tale in there years ago.
Yeah, all the kata really are related.
Apparently, most kata are cousins.
Yep.
They are all kith and kin.
Yep, just a big old incestuous cat family.
Next day off from school, Sitari and I are going to Caligari to see his parents' tea house. I'll be sure to tell them how Sitari was the star of the Harvest Festival. After all, Sitari's music is amusing and catchy and kata be beat.
Heroes. Are we in the credits already? Yes, we are, apparently. There you go. It was like a tiny little Quest for Glory episode. No, not Quest for Glory, but it was like Quest for Glory Light, or Hero U Light. No, it's like a light version of a novella, so very short, but a little half-baked at times, but that was still fun. I enjoyed that. Blue Meep. Whole game was, putting on a party. I wonder what happened with the test. How did we do? Did we ever need to study at all? That's a good question. I guess it would take a really long time, and that's why they made this game instead. But man, I would just really enjoy a Hero U Part 2. Mages, I forget what, they had a working title for it, I think. Back when that was the planned sequel, and then I guess they decided that, it's a big undertaking putting a game like that together. But, seeing some familiar names here. Big thanks again to friend of the channel, Jason, for helping make this possible, by the way. There's Fritz's music. How come we didn't see Fritz at the festival? Or Muella, Like, she was like, oh, I wish I had made more friends or something. It's like, Muella she was in the bag on day one. We just had to talk to her. I don't know. Yeah, it was about the journey, about the friends. I'd say it was about the friends we made along the way, but apparently we didn't make that many friends. There's one of the meeps. Like a pirate meep. With a sword. Never thought I'd see a meep with a sword. I was talking, I guess. I missed what names we're seeing right here, right now. These supporters, Kickstarters, just special thanks. I don't know. I want to see there's like more content in the background in these credits than were in the game. I want to see all these people. Patreon. The patrons from Patreon. Okay. Lots of love for the Coles, and rightfully so. Yeah, all these people should have been in the game. I should have made friends with that guy and her. Obviously, the game lends itself to, you can play it multiple times and spend more time with the other characters, So I'm not sure. Maybe would have had a nice science demonstration had we talked to that lady a bit. Okay, there's an outfit. If we had pursued her a bit more. Maybe found out, I don't know, did Fritz do well with his magic tests? We never saw him again, I don't think, after that. A lot of supporters. I'll say it again. A lot of loose ends, yeah. That's a possibility. Definitely would have liked to have seen that guy. Trying hard to pump people to do it for me pushes them away, possibly. I kept pushing Satari to do the music, and that worked in the end, all that pressure. But yeah, a lot of different ways you can go. That's how they chose to design this. That's where the extra hours of content are. Rather than being more of a linear story, you could just, sort of approach it a lot of different ways. With the different characters, but there you go. Summer Days, Tilly's Tale. Curious to see what the Coles come up with next. But, yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. And is that it? Back to the title screen. What? Is there a stinger? Nope. There you go. Tilly's Tale. Alright. Yeah. Good times. Thanks for watching one more time. And tune in next time. More fun times right here on Let's Play with Brigands. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you. And check the description of this video to see what song is playing right now.